Hello everyone, welcome to another class and let's start. So our course is Academic English 2. We're going to start our unit number 2 on Saturday program, day 2. As usual, you can see here down below the platforms in which we can reach each other. And of course, you have mail, Moodle, WhatsApp, and also Teams for our live session, okay? So let's start with the class of today. As reference, you can go to the page number 21 from your student book. And when we see this picture, it's like we have add information, add details, and extra information, right? So basically when we add or we provide more information is this, right? You provide extra details, extra information, extra, and as I was telling you, extra details that can help you to know more about the topic or to have to gather more information about any type of topic, okay? So that is what we're going to be talking about today. Now, we have here adding information to nouns. So we're gonna come from something that we know to something that we're going to practice a little bit more. So let's see. We have write how the students say these things without relative clauses. And then we're going to read our chart for grammar. Okay, so we have here 4 sentences. The first one is the guy who lives upstairs. Number 2, websites that are eager to make money. 3, ads that offer personal recommendations. Number 4, pop-up ads that are based on what you just read. Just to remember that our relative clauses are what, that, who, which, when, etc. So in this exercise, what I want you to do is to take off those words, okay? Take away those words and how the sentence will be, okay? I'm going to give you 1 minute to resolve this mini exercise. Remember that you have to take away the relative clauses. How do you think the sentence would look? Okay, 1 minute, I'll see you. And time up. Now we're going to check together. Let's see. Okay, so in the first one, we have the guy who, right? Who is a relative clause. So we're going to take it away. The guy upstairs. 2, websites are eager to make money. 3, ads offer personal recommendations. And 4, pop-up ads are based on what you just read, right? So as you can see in all of them, we omit the relative clauses. Now, let's see a little bit more about other expressions that we're going to be able to use. Now, I want you to remember adjectives and as well prepositions, right? Adjectives, guys, we have a bunch of adjectives. Remember that adjectives are the ones that describe the noun, right? And then prepositions, we have a bunch. And the ones that are more common are at, in, on. But we have a bunch of prepositions, right? So just remember this because we're going to be using them in our next. If you need more time looking them or remember them, just pause the video and then you can read a little bit more about the adjectives. And also you can read a little bit more about the prepositions, okay? So let's see this. You can add information to nouns with different types of expressions instead of use relative clauses. First one, an adverb or adverbial phrase, right? So we have the guy upstairs, which equals to who lives upstairs. Someone next door, right? So we have the person that is next door, upstairs, and next door, adverbial phrase. Prepositional phrase, people on the other side of the world. In this case, on is your preposition, okay? Then we have an adjective phrase. People happy to give away this information. Happy is an adjective, right? It's describing. An active infinitive, I'm sorry, an active infinitive. An easy concept to define. Remember that our infinitives, we made them using to plus the verb, right? So basically that's what we are looking at here. An easy concept to define. To plus the verb. A passive infinitive has a future meaning. The subject to be discussed. Let's remember, guys, that our passives are created using the verb to be plus our past participle, okay? And then we have a present participle ing form. Obviously, it's with ing, so we have acts offering personal recommendation. And the last one is a past participle has a passive meaning. Application program to monitor your messages, right? Again, we are using programmed, right? To monitor your messages, okay? Now we're going to see this a little bit more in context. And we have this example, which is as well in your book. So what we're gonna do is that I'm gonna ask you to pause the video because I think that 1 minute, it's not enough. You will need at least maybe 4 or 5 minutes. So I'm going to ask you to please pause the video right now. And when you finish, we're gonna continue and you're going to be able to see the answers, okay? So let's pause the video. Okay, now that I assume that you have took like 4 or 5 minutes, now we're going to check our answers, okay? Our exercise was pretty easy because they were telling us what we had to do. In the first one, we have that we should discuss. And they were asking us that this was an active infinitive. So for this one, we were supposed to change it to discuss. Remember, our infinitive to plus the verb. And then we have that should be taken seriously. And they were asking us to make a passive infinitive. So in this case, to be taken seriously, right? Remember that you need to use your past participle in order to make this structure, right? Remember that you always, you can go back to your grammar chart and then you will find all your chivo, right? So you can find all the answers that you need, okay? Now I'm going to give you 1 minute, but actually this minute is going to be to check, okay? You have on your left side of the screen the exercise, and then on your right part, you have the answers, okay? So you have 1 minute to check. Okay, please look that you have all your sentences correct. Okay, and I'll see you in 1 minute. Okay, guys, time up. If you need more time, you always can pause the video, okay? So, how did you do it? It was good? Okay, let's move on. So basically, that is it for our topic of today. It's a pretty easy topic. Having your grammar chart is something that can help you a lot, so you know what structure you can use. Okay. So now it's time for practice and time for homework. Okay. What we're gonna do for homework is going to be your workbook, page number 10, and you're going to resolve this exercise and you're going to send it to me. Okay, you're going to take a picture and send that, or you can just if you don't have the book, then you can send me this part, the part of the answers on your notebook, so I can check your answers. Right, again, you can take a picture and send it to me. Okay, and there you have my email, which is hsoto@iga.it. Okay, and what are the instructions for this? Okay, replace the underlined relative clauses with other types of phrases, right? All of the phrases that we saw in this video, these are the ones that we're going to use in this one. And it says sometimes more than one answer is possible. Yes. Remember that in the previous exercise, they were telling you what structure to use. And this one, you will be free to use a structure that you think that will fit better with what you have over there. Okay? And we have 12. You will be finding which ones you can use. And the first one is already there. And we have, in my opinion, online privacy is a topic that should be taken very seriously. And the one that we're going to choose instead of that, remember that that is the relative clause, we don't want it. So we're going to change it to be taken. And to be taken, do you remember what structure is? Right? To be taken. To be plus past participle is passive infinitive. Okay? So let's keep in mind that. Then you will do exactly the same with the rest of the exercise. So that's it. When you finish, take a picture, send it to me. Okay? And that's it for the class of today, guys. I'm really looking forward to seeing you this Saturday. Enjoy your Friday. The homework is really short, so you can finish it in like 10 minutes. So guys, thank you very much. I'll be seeing you next Saturday. Take care. Bye-bye.